we are striving to make something that a place where kids improve in the skills that we're working on, but also a place where people can call home, and whether it's staff or whether it's our clients and families. Our goal here is to, follow our vision and our mission and compare ourselves to being better and better.
ABA therapy is what the science shows. It's evidence-based for kids with autism.
And ABA stands for Applied Behavior Analysis.
I didn't know much about ABA therapy when I started. I had worked with children with autism for 6 or 7 years before coming to BCPS, and then I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's about how humans work, right? So it applies to all of our lives, our everyday lives, but it has this unique impact with our kids with autism.
It's incredibly changing. You're always modifying your strategies.
Meeting you wherever you are on those levels, whatever level that is. If you're down here today, guess what? We're on the floor. We're gonna pretend to take a nap. You're sleepy, me too. Let's
I've done
figure it
therapy
out.
on the trampoline.
Yeah,
that's just where we had to do it that day.
Yeah.
If I was going to explain therapy to a client, I would tell them that we're gonna play. We're gonna have a blast.
We always want the kids to not want to leave. We want it to be a second home to them, so.
This is a fun place. We are gonna have a blast here. We are gonna do things that help them improve, but we want it to be the most fun place that they've ever been and that they want to come to and that they're excited about being.
And every child is different, which is why, we do the intakes and we do the assessments, but then we also spend a lot of time supervising every child and making the program tailored to them because they're all individuals.
One of our main goals is always to have a really strong clinical background, obviously, and to be really top-notch in the ABA field of our knowledge and what that looks like across our team. But then also, in a close second, or at least tied, is that, we want a place that we focus on compassion of those around us.
ABA doesn't just happen in a clinic or in one setting, that we go wherever is needed, and we do therapy when it's best for the child. And I think that's what makes us a little bit unique and different, is that we're willing to do that, because we have a clinic too, and that's important, but being out there where the kids are gonna be most of their lives is important.
You've spent the night awake at a lot of clients' houses, trying to do, through the night, working on sleep habits or something like that. And it's completely outside of the individual kiddo's therapy schedule. But we know that that is such an important thing for that family, for their survival, for their ability to live their lives. And so we do what we can when we can.
We're not just doing ABA. We're gonna go to your IEP meeting with you. We're gonna support you in whatever.
You can go to the hairdresser with you.
We sure do.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
BCPS's culture is very evolving. We're very updated with how the world views autism. I think there's so many new ideas out there, and I think we're very in tune with that.
It feels like home. It feels comfortable. You don't feel like someone that's there to just get your 40 hours.
Yeah. BCPS isn't like other places. BCPS is its own place. It's a home. It's where I feel like we all spend a lot of our time, most of our time. But it's where your family is.
As ABA therapy goes, I think you do have a lot of parents that have these long-term goals, that we want them to be a doctor or go to college or whatever, but to focus them on the incremental progress and having all of these celebrations within that time frame, these little steps along the way.
When kids start talking, I think that's a huge moment for so many families, for us, for that kid, because it changes everything.
I use the term a lot, I'm on your team, I'm here to be on your team. I know, some of this may be tough, but we're all a team and we're gonna do it together.
Yeah, seeing the growth within clients, knowing where they started because we get to see a lot of kiddos when they first come in. And then if after 6 months and after a year, just seeing where they go. And I think that's really my favorite part of everything.
Looking back on like one of the first like data sheets to today's data sheet to see how much that changes.
That growth.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful.
That's just such a life-changing moment for the whole family, like when everybody's quality of life increases.
That's indirect benefit.
Yeah.
Man, I love when we do this co-house, right?
Graduation for a kid, there's an immense sense of pride, but it's also very sad.
You're happy for them because they've come so far, but sad for us and everyone else because they're a part of our family.
And you've seen them at their very best, and you've seen them go through some really hard times, and it's hard letting go, but it's also incredible seeing that they don't need me anymore.
Yeah, the science works.
Yeah.
I think it's hard not to be passionate about ABA therapy because, I mean, we see the changes in the kids that we're working with, and we see it pretty immediately.
Yep.
And so, you know, I can't ever imagine a time like before knowing this stuff and the difference it can make in our clients' lives, and I think we'll continue to see that.